All right, welcome back to week 13. Currently Monday, lunch break, and hitting an early elliptical this week. You know, coming off a pretty slacking week of week 13. Now heading into week 14. You know, starting it off early, getting back on track. Feeling pretty good post weekend. Back's a little sore, but you know, it's probably just how I slept last night. But yeah, starting things off with the elliptical, and this is honestly the earliest I've done my cross training in all the weeks. Usually I save it for the end of the week, like a little 30 minutes of cardio, just to, you know, kind of deload the legs from all the running. But this time, you know, starting it off earlier in the week. Yeah, anyways, not much to say. Just gonna make more of an effort to stay on track this week. I think we're about 9 weeks out from the actual race. So we're basically just left with, you know, a couple weeks left in July, all of August, and then from there we gotta start tapering, which I don't want to say I'm looking forward to, because a lot of right now has already been like tapering, but it's more so just me slacking. But yeah, I think this early elliptical this week is really setting us off on the good track, so hopefully we can keep that going. And yeah, probably check in tomorrow after this week's first run. So we'll talk soon. All right, happy Tuesday, everyone. We're about to head out for a run. As I said, repeating week 13, so we've got ourselves our 7K again. So 3 kilometer tempo, 500 rest, repeat twice. And we're gonna be taking out the new shoes today. We're gonna go get a run in these, see how they feel. You know, maybe break them in. I don't think there's much breaking in to do with them, but you know, I'm excited to try them. Haven't had new shoes in like 2-3 months, and these got some nice cushion on them. Hopefully it's good. Weather outside, it's gray, it's cloudy, but apparently humidity's through the roof. So it's gonna be a humid run. It's gonna be 27 degrees, probably feels a lot higher than that. And yeah, so I'm just hoping for the best. I'm hoping it doesn't start raining. It's not supposed to, but still hoping. And yeah, I'm gonna go do that, get back, eat a bit, get back to work. All right, just got back. Wow, what a run. I'm super sweaty, so we're gonna just acknowledge that it's super hot. But man, those shoes. Also, I look like I got sunburnt. Hopefully not. It was actually much sunnier than I anticipated, but yeah. Man, what was I saying? Yeah, those shoes. Wow, just man, I felt fast. I was gonna check in, so I took off and I did the first 3K. And I was gonna check in at 500 meters. That was my initial plan, but I was in such like a flow state of running that I was like, well, I'm not gonna kill like the flow I'm in right now to talk. But stats are here. Hit a PR in the 3, hit a PR in the 5. Pretty sure hit a PR on the 7, but that was a fast run, way above my initial tempo I set out. So I took off first kilometer, hit 4:56, and I was like, man, that's fast. It's probably like a downhill or something. Second kilometer hits 4:56. I'm like, oh wow, like I guess I'm just moving at 4:56. Last kilometer of the first 3, finish it 4:52. I'm like, this isn't my tempo. It's got to be the shoes. That might be placebo, but felt fast. I also had new socks on, new boxers, so who knows, maybe it's a combination of all three Also only ran 14 kilometers last week, so basically kind of a deload. Could be a number of factors of things, but you know, all that matters is that, you know, I did all 3 kilometers at the same pace. Granted, the second 3, much slower. Okay, much slower. Maybe like 20 seconds per kilometer slower. But overall, great run. I guess my predicted paces are a little faster than anticipated. We'll see how the Thursday run goes, but yeah, felt great. The only soreness I was feeling was like a little bit of upper body soreness. And yeah, those shoes could be them, you know? But anyways, I got a leg day later and day off tomorrow, run on Thursday. So I'm looking forward to all of those. Leg day, not so much, but as I said, I'm not slacking this week. I'm not slacking the rest of the program. I'm feeling good. And mind you, this is on like poor sleep. I've slept poorly the last 2 nights. But I had a coffee this morning. Got my new coffee machine because mine broke. But yeah, man, so good. My one slight complaint of my new shoes, they're hard to walk in. I feel like the backs are super long, and so they like stick out when I'm trying to take like regular steps. But for running, the cushion, the feel, the weight, like somehow they're even lighter than my other pair of Hokas, which I'm like, how's that even possible? The Hokas felt amazing. So just goes to show how much shoe tech has evolved. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'm hungry. Slightly tired, really sweaty. Need some water. So I'm going to go do all that. We'll check in on Thursday. All right, see ya. So, quick, I literally took 2 steps and I realized I don't even think I showed my stats for the run. So that's going to be here. 7 kilometers, I think 38 minutes if I remember correctly. So, yeah, that was fast. 5:20 pace, including the recovery. So like 1 kilometer where I'm going like slower. Looking hopeful for the full. I'm not gonna lie. This run really like makes me feel confident and kind of illustrates the importance of a taper. So I'm really looking forward to the rest of this. All right, arms tired. See you. All right, everyone. Happy Thursday. We've got ourselves a nice little treadmill run again today in the Asics Nova Blast 4s. So, same thing as last week, because I'm repeating the weeks, but 45 minutes total, 3-minute threshold pace, 3-minute just under tempo. Wait, over threshold, under tempo. That's the pace. So 3 minutes, alternate, total 5 rounds. So 30 minutes of that, 15-minute cooldown. We're running on the treadmill because I said it last week, but it's just easier to control the speeds. And yeah, should be good. Trying to get this done quick. Going away again for the weekend, so yeah, gonna get this done. And then after that, I've decided for my long run, I'm just gonna bring my Hokas, and we're gonna do the 30K, the 18 miler in the Hokas. Should be good. But yeah, we're gonna get over to the gym and I'll check in after. Okay, so it's currently 9 p.m. I completely forgot to film after the run. I got distracted posting on Instagram, which if you don't follow, @CorporateChris. Anyways, so run went well. Because we ran better on Tuesday, I changed around the paces to be more reflective to like the threshold and tempo paces. So I don't know it in kilometers, but I think I did like 8:45 pace for the threshold and then 9-minute pace for the tempo. And, 30 minutes on, 3 minutes on, 3 minutes also on, but tempo. So 3 minutes threshold, 3 minutes tempo. And then the recovery stats are going to be here. We did better than last week. It makes sense. We upped the time, but I felt pretty strong. I don't enjoy it just because it's a treadmill, you know. I calculated that like the street lights take exactly 3 minutes to run their full cycle. Yeah, so that's an interesting fact I learned. But yeah, I was really like looking for things to keep myself busy, like counting people, keeping track how many go in, out. You know, thank God they put it in front of a window because or else I'd be grasping at straws for what to do. But yeah, that I guess that's the summary of everything. It was good. I used the ASICs, also good. I thought I exploded them for a second after the first 30 minutes. Like one felt like it was like the foam was digging in a lot deeper, but maybe I was just like heel striking a little bit, and it feels different when you heel strike. Overall, that's the workout runs for this week. We've still got two workouts, and then we've got our long run on Sunday, weather provided. But the weather's looking good right now for Sunday. Weather's looking good, and also it's not looking too hot. So we're looking at around 16 to 19 degrees that day. So I'm excited for that, you know. Gonna go out with no water this time. Probably gonna be around a 3-hour run if I had to guess, you know, 30 kilometers. Actually, that seems a little fast. Maybe like 3:10 or something. But we'll see. Anyways, we'll see on Sunday. But yeah. Anyways, we'll talk either Friday or Sunday. See ya. Alright, so quick check-in. It's Friday right now. I just finished up at the gym. Did a double. I did both my upper and lower day today. And yeah, I don't know. Just want to check in, say that I got all my workouts done for this week. And now all we got left is our 30-kilometer run, 18 miles on Sunday. So I get a day of rest. We'll go with rest. Really, I did 2 workouts back to back just so I could play more tennis this weekend. And yeah, run Sunday morning, and that should wrap up week 13 officially, like the official week 13. Sorry, nope. Week 14 of marathon prep, week 13 of the program. That's it. That's all I had to say. All right, so we'll talk Sunday. All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Currently 8:30 in the morning. It's nice and cool morning. Currently 10 degrees. I think it stormed here yesterday, so it brought down the temperatures a lot, which, you know, can't complain. Run's gonna be nice and cool, but warm up right now, or well, I haven't started warming up, but I need to get warm because it's kind of cold outside. But yeah, so we got ourselves an 18 miler today. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm feeling a little intimidated. You know, scared about the knees. Tried to do some little stretches, some warm-ups when I got up. Water, another like big question. I don't like to drink a lot of water before a run because I gotta go pee, but I'm pretty sure there's like a medical reason I shouldn't be doing it, like hypo something. I read about it yesterday, but yeah. So I got like half a liter in me, an espresso, half a Celsius, a banana, some candy, like, you know, very bare minimum. But I've been like eating a lot these past 2 days at night to kind of carb load. Don't know if that's how it works. I've never done this before, but that's pretty much where I'm at. It's gonna be a run for sure. As I said, 18 miles, about 30K. I don't even know where I'm gonna go. There's a trail nearby. I'm just gonna run straight 9 miles, turn around, another 9 miles. I've also got no idea how like the pace is gonna be. Like, I think I do 2 miles on at marathon pace and then 1 mile rest. Last time I did this, I had water, I had like, you know, things, whereas now I'm just going out solo. and hopefully I just survive. Yeah, it's gonna be something. And I'm wearing my Hokas today, just because, you know, I'm wearing something I'm used to. I didn't want to just whip out the shoes I barely broke in for a 30-kilometer run, so that should be something as well. And yeah, the other difference is I'm wearing like these running socks, and my god, they feel way different in these shoes. I feel like the shoe is just on me, like I'm just one with these shoes. So hopefully everything goes well, and maybe I'll check in midway, maybe I'll check in after my run. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But if we can do this, I was gonna say this is like the last big run before the marathon of the marathon training, but nah. I've also got 21 miler next week, so gonna need to recover from this one fast. And yeah, we'll talk soon. All right, just about halfway now. I mean, not really. 8 miles in. Taking a little break to talk to the camera. It's okay though. It's my cool down. Basically, averaging about a 10-minute mile, which you know, with 2 miles at race pace and then 1 mile cool down, it's pretty good. I'm hitting about nine and some change for all my marathon pace miles, and then for my cool downs, I'm allowed like 1 to 2 minutes extra, which is why I'm able to like walk a bit. And yeah, that if I'm doing about 11-12, that's about 10-minute mile total, you know. So overall, going pretty good. First 2 miles were rough. They always are for me. Like I get cramps, and then after that, it was good. And we found some water in a bathroom, and I was able to get a little break because I really had to go to the bathroom. And then after that was at like mile 6. Mile 7 and 8 were a breeze. Like I felt good, I felt strong. Slight cramping in my rib cage, but overall pretty good. But yeah, so anyways, that's my half long run check-in, and I'll likely talk to you guys after. See ya. All right, time for another little quick check-in. Currently running mile 12 right now, so just over 6 miles left. But my god, my glutes are cramping. Probably due to like the leg day I did on Friday. You know, I did some deficit deadlifts, some power cleans, and you know, a bunch of other leg exercises. So that's probably the culprit. But yeah, feeling good. I saw an aid station about 2 miles back. So on the last 6 miles, I might go grab a sip of water and finish strong. All right, we'll check in soon. All right. Just finished up the 18 miler. Stats right here. Yeah. I think it went well. Did 18 miles under 3 hours, which is around just under a 10-minute mile pace. So pretty proud of that, pretty happy with that. If we keep up that pace, that's like a sub 4.5 hour marathon. And the pace I was doing, like for my marathon pace, before the cool downs, was around 9 minutes, probably around an average of 9:15, which is right on par for a 4-hour marathon. So overall, can't complain. The only things I can complain about is how sore I am. My legs dead, my feet even more dead, the chafing on the inside of my thighs, disgusting. I don't think it's bleeding, but it's close to. 3 more miles, probably bleeding. But yeah, won't get into more details than that. And yeah, it was good. It was good. I'm not looking forward to next week. 21 miles, the longest we're probably gonna run in this prep.
But yeah, things are moving good, and the Hoka's held up for this run. They do feel slightly not as good as the Asics, but that makes sense. It's like 500 kilometers versus 10, but overall pretty good. And next week we'll whip out the Asics for the 21 miler. I still have yet to decide where I'm going to do it. Like, where do you even run for 21 miles, you know? Now I'm gonna head home, get some food, get some water, electrolytes, caffeine, all of the above. I'm dead. But yeah, so if you like the video, make sure to subscribe, like. Doing these every week. It's feeling kind of corny saying that, but you know, whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do. And yeah, we'll see you for week 15.